You're listening to Bro Down Podcast all fucking day. Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bro Down Podcast. I'm Tim Fulton.
And I'm Eddie Smith.
And this is the quiet segment. This is Dear Bros, where we rip advice column questions and we try to answer them ourselves using our bro brain to help you out, bros.
Or sisters.
Or sisters. Sis.
Bro sounds better.
Yeah. Girls can be bros.
That's
Different day and age.
Okay.
Andy, what are you, bro?
this is a rough one, you know.
Oh, God.
Okay, so the actual title is Boyfriend Plans to Move to Be Near Ailing Mother.
Oh.
So listen to this.
Okay.
My boyfriend of 10 years, we own a house together, has just announced he feels he should move closer to his ailing mother. She lives about 250 miles away, a 4-hour drive. Is this a thing? Do people do this? He didn't ask me to move with him. We live less than a mile from my own elderly mother, and I do dote on her. He knows I wouldn't ever leave her. If he goes through with this, I'll be heartbroken. We have no mortgage. I can afford to stay in our house. And then what? Wait for him? Wait for his mother to die? I could visit him once in a while, but my job, my mom, and our cats are here. There's also my yard work. Do you think this could be his oddball way of breaking things off? Miserable over this in Michigan.
So, my gut reaction to this is a very cruel and selfish way of asking yourself very big picture questions, to be fair.
Who's this?
For her. Do people do this? Clearly she's doing it if she lives a mile away from her ailing mother.
This is why I wanted to
And then
pick
she
this one.
immediately talks about, well, I have my ailing mother to take care of.
She's not ailing, though. Her mom's just elderly.
Okay, that's fair. But then that's even
makes it
more.
worse, yeah.
So I do say it's kind of bitchy to think of this as I don't want to say think of this as a negative thing, but like to be mad at him over wanting to be near his ailing mother. But I do see why people would start asking big questions. What does this mean for us? What are the logistics? How's this going to work? Do I own the house now? Are we still together? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I find it interesting that she's talking in the mirror and the image is just wearing a different hat, but she can't see that it's her.
Yeah.
That's the issue that I'm seeing here, just as like a general point of contention between the two of them, because she's asking, like, do people actually do this? Like, what the fuck? But you just said you're not willing to even leave or move away from your mom. He's been away from his mom, and now that she's sick,
Yeah.
he wants to go be near her in case she needs him, which is totally an understandable thing. And you're like, my mom's not even sick, and I've had time to live next to her, and I will not move. Like there's a hypocrisy line getting flirted with there in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And then
And there's like a selfishness to it because she
Yeah.
asked, do you think this could be his oddball way of breaking things off?
she seems
It's-
self-absorbed.
Yeah, that's totally self-absorbed because it's not about you. It's not. It's about his mother.
The fact when she said, then what, wait for him? When she says wait for his mother to die, that's where she lost all, because she doesn't say anywhere in there, like, I understand wanting to be near your mom.
Yeah.
I understand. She's just like, wait for this bitch to die. Like, not this bitch, but I think that this lady sounds like she's so in her own world. She can't grasp why this guy who she's been with for 10 years would want to be closer to his mom who's sick.
Yeah.
When she knows that she wouldn't move away from her own mother who lives a mile away, who she sees every day or all the time. She dotes on her, she said. I think that the way that this might be a good time to just, because this is going to be a wedge.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a wedge.
Yeah. because she can't see why he wants to go be with his mom, which means she's not going to move with him because her mom's there.
Yep.
Totally understandable, totally fair. But you can't really be like, hey, like, you know, you can't move next to your mom because that's selfish.
I mean, yeah.
You know, like, I get both sides. I get both sides. If she were to approach this differently, I'd probably side more evenly. But because she's being very non-understanding and almost like not even not getting why he would want to move there.
It's the self-absorbed attitude. I agree with you. It's a self-absorbed attitude that gets me here too.
And she's even saying like this way is breaking things off. His mother is sick.
Yeah.
Like his mom is sick and you're just like you're so in your own world that you're like, "Oh my god, it's about me. He's breaking up with me." It's like, "No, his mom is sick, dude."
Yeah.
What if your mom was sick?
Yeah. Yeah. If we were to give actual advice to this woman specifically, I would say that would be the start of my advice. Take yourself out of the equation. Stop looking in a mirror. Look in his mirror. Look at his situation. What does he have to prioritize right now? Be in a relationship or she says ailing. We don't know exactly what that means, or be with his mother in what could be her last few moments, last few months, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's stop looking at your situation and have a little bit more empathy is the moral of it.
Yeah, and the last thing that think about it this way. If someone says like, "Hey, my parent or whatever isn't doing good. You know, I got to be there. Something I have to do." And you're just like, "I don't get it. I'm not like, what am I going to do? Wait for you?"
I don't get it.
Like, there's something where it's like if you have to make someone choose between the two things, or even if like that, if that's your first thought, that seems like it's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hate when I do this. I hate when anyone does this, but they come up with a fictional thing in their head and then they get angry about it.
Yeah.
But I can imagine if this did go south, the relationship, her telling other people something along the lines of, "Oh, he used his dying mother as an excuse to break up with me."
Dude, you know that's like one of the biggest things that like I make up in my head, and just it annoys me to the point where I have to stop thinking about it. Is when I see situations play out between people, and you know that that sometimes that the person that's wrong is gonna go tell all their friends a completely different story.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like, that is one of the things that makes me question almost everything I hear.
Yeah.
To some extent.
Yeah. I see that online a lot. Like, you'll see someone, like, post shit, and they'll be like, I bet, like, especially with politicians, like, I bet they go home and kick puppies, the fucking bastard. Yeah. Stop getting angry about things you don't know. It bothers me. Anyway, moral of the story. Woman.
I don't know what to do. What? Okay, so advice. What's the advice?
The advice is stop thinking about yourself and have empathy. Look at his situation.
Kick your slides off.
Yeah, look at his situation. Understand what he's prioritizing and have a little bit more empathy. And then you can make judgment calls. Yeah, there is a lot of logistical things that have to be answered here.
Yes.
Is he trying to break up with you? Chances are no. Guys don't play games like that.
It could be.
It could be.
But
chances are no.
Yeah.
And then do your best to make it work with each other. Be there as a support team. Visit as much as possible. You can make things work. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah, she added a whole new issue to this issue.
That didn't need to be there.
That didn't need to be there, and is almost, as far as the relationship goes, as big of an issue as the issue.
Yeah.
Which is choosing.
Yeah.
So let's see what the actual advice is. Dear Miserable, this could be your boyfriend's attempt to end your relationship or not. He may have not invited you to move with him because he understands how many obligations you would have between your mother, your job, your pets, and the upkeep of your home. It's time to ask him calmly. See, she even knows. She gets it. How he views the implications of this move. Does he see it the same way you do? If his mom's health improves, it could be years before he returns, if ever. That's a nice way of saying his mom won't die. Because you have invested a decade of your life with him, you deserve some straight answers, and the best way to get him is to remain calm. She gave her kids gloves here.
Yeah, she did.
Remain calm when you're talking to a lady means don't be a fucking bitch. Okay?
Yeah, it
That's
does.
a good way of saying don't bring the bitch out.
It is a good way to put that. You know, I like her answers there because she basically said, "Calm down, talk about this like rational adults."
Yeah.
Because that's really what needs to happen here. You need to sit down and you need to talk it out.
Yes.
I hate that that's 90% of the answers for these. Talk it out.
I wish she would have taken away some of the fog around that word calmly, and would have just been like try to understand the other side, because she kind of was like
she toyed with it, but she didn't.
She's leaving breadcrumbs, but the person's not looking for breadcrumbs. Like they don't know that there even is an issue there.
Yeah.
But okay.
All right.
So that was mine.
Next up, Get Out Loser.
Oh boy.
Second time. There you go. So, the actual title to this is Marriage Isn't in the Man's Plan for Girlfriend's Future.
Marriage isn't in the... Okay.
Dear Abby, what's the correct way to break up with someone who lives with you? A friend of mine who wants to break up with his girlfriend who lives in his home along with her adult son and teenage daughter.
Stop. A friend of mine wants to break up with his girlfriend who lives in his home with her adult son and teenage daughter.
Yeah.
So this is an older couple.
Yeah. So it's a man. He owns a house. He has a girlfriend. And the girlfriend and her 2 children live with them. So the man has 3 people living with him.
Okay.
And he wants to end it. His concern is she has no place to go. She refuses to work a steady job, so he pays all the bills and supplies her with a vehicle and spending money. She wants desperately to get married. After 2 or 3 years of living with her, he knows he won't marry her. He says she's a nice person, but she's a terrible housekeeper and has no ambition. My friend is a financial planner and works 3 to 4 side jobs, etc. He doesn't have a clue how to end this, but wants to ask. How should he dissolve this live-in relationship?
Scroll up so we don't see.
Yeah.
Okay. Asking for a friend sounds fishy.
Yeah. Okay. Ignoring the fishiness of this whole thing.
Okay.
Assuming that he likes her as a person and cares about her well-being and is nervous about this entire thing. What do you do?
I've seen this situation before a couple times.
Yeah.
Where one person, and it's not always the woman, where one person has the job, they do everything, and the other person is a glorified child.
Yeah.
They're an adult child who refuses to get a job, doesn't even make it up on the back end, because not for nothing, taking care of a house, I mean, their kids are adults, so not like you're taking care of the fucking kids.
Yeah.
But taking care of the house is something. It's something.
It is.
Like, it's depending on your house, too. Like, doing the laundry, doing the dishes, just making sure everything's good to go, cleaning, cooking dinner and all that stuff. There's something to be said for that. But if you don't even want to do anything, you have no ambition, you're just like, give me spending money. I'm a fucking child.
Yeah.
I'm basically a 6-year-old who can drive. You're kind of an asshole.
So,
And I don't care if that comes off like a douche. You're an asshole. You're taking advantage of someone.
yeah, I would say that you're taking advantage.
Yeah. So this guy works as a financial planner and has 3 or 4 side jobs.
Yeah.
3 or 4 side jobs.
That's a lot of work.
She does nothing.
Yeah.
She does nothing. Mystery why he doesn't want to marry her. And who's begging to get married? The deadbeat. Wonder why.
Wow, who pissed in your Cheerios today?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it personally, like throughout my life a couple times, and it's infuriating because it's almost like this master manipulation plan of like, I'm gonna just get you to care about me so that you don't want me to be in a bad spot.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do nothing, and I'm going to pull on every one of your good-hearted intention strings so that you feel like a piece of shit if I going to live on the street. Whereas any other adult, you're like, dude, you're a fucking adult. Get a job. That's how you live.
Yeah.
You get a job.
You do something.
Oh, what's that? You took advantage of people for the first 25 years of your life and you have no skills and no resume? Guess what? You put all your eggs in the wrong fucking basket and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I agree with you there, buddy.
So how does he break up with her? You want to hear a good one?
Go for it.
So, ooh, no. Okay, this one doesn't work. I heard this one a couple times. One of my favorite stories about a comedian. This comedian, Al Madrigal.
Okay.
He had like the cleanest breakup, but you have to do it like cold-blooded, right? So he's saying, if your significant other lives in your place, but not full-time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like they have their own place, but not full-time. He's like, I think he scheduled or waited till she went out with her friends all day. And he went to his apartment and he collected all of her stuff and put it in a box. Called her up and said, hey, I need to come over later and talk to you. She's like, okay. So he goes to her door, rings the doorbell, and drops the box and says, it's not working out.
That's
He leapfrogged over to like her collecting her things and berating him the whole time. Not to say she would have done that, but that whole awkward like collecting your things shit.
Yeah.
It's a clean getaway. It's that perfect crime where like you don't know who did it. You know what I mean? Like it's just over and done with.
Yeah, I can see it.
He can't do this because he's basically evicting her at that point, in which case she doesn't have a place to stay. And not only that, I want to know what the fuck, like the kid, an adult son and a teenage daughter living there. What the fuck are they doing? Are they paying rent?
I don't know.
You're an adult. You're a fucking adult living in someone else's house who's not your parent.
Wow.
You better fucking be paying rent.
We really are hitting your buttons.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fucking...
Wow.
Dude, tell me that's not fucked up.
I'm not as mad as you. It is fucked up, and I'm not as mad as you.
I'm just saying because I can put faces to this.
Okay.
Like I can put physical faces, and I've seen the side of that woman tell her side of the story and think nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I've seen the guy do the same thing.
I do agree with your whole taking advantage thing, especially because my whole thing with relationships, if a relationship is going to work, the mentality has to be us versus the world. You know what I mean?
It doesn't have to be a superhero plot where like you're two villains and you're going to take over the world together. It just doesn't have to be where you're sitting at home all day with no fucking job as an adult and you basically have a free allowance from your significant other, and your complaint when the person comes home is, oh, all you do is want to, go to bed when you come home. I've been in the house all day by myself. Get a fucking job then.
All right. The moral of
Get a fucking job.
Moral of my story.
You know how infuriating that is?
Apparently very.
An adult has to be like, I'm not entertained enough. This lady has an adult child. An adult child, which is not a child. It's an adult. And she's looking at this, and this fucking guy is such a good shit that he doesn't just want to kick her out.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out a way to like let her down easy so she's not fucking homeless. In like any other situation, it's kick that motherfucker out of your house.
So I'm almost.
If you reverse the roles here, like, and if it was, it doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl or whatever. Like that person is like, hey, are you a non-contributing person to this relationship? What do you do? Oh, you're a leech. Then get the fuck out. Like she has, it says right in there, she has no ambition. And apparently this is coming from a third party. Might be the guy trying to be a good shit again, but it's coming from a third party, and it's saying no ambition, nothing. Like she's probably like a nice person. She might, be like a real fun person to be around or something.
Yeah,
but
who knows?
At the end of the day, dude, there's something to be said. Like the guy doesn't want to marry her because he knows what he's hitching his wagon to.
Yeah.
He's hitching his fucking boat to an anchor.
Yeah. So I'm afraid to
That
ask.
has 2 anchors attached to it.
Dude, let me talk.
Sorry. I'm done.
So I'm afraid to ask, but if you had to give advice to this specific guy, what would you tell him?
He's asking how to let her down easy, though. So that's a very specific advice, right? He says that, right? I can't see it with the mic.
He
wants to end this.
How should he they say how should he dissolve the living relationship? He cares about her well-being. He's nervous she won't end up anywhere. But it is fair to say that people don't always ask the right question, so you can skew a little bit.
I would say he's not married to her, so he doesn't owe her anything. It's his house that he owns.
Yeah.
So he should basically say, like, listen, I don't think it's working out. You know, some way, whatever way that is for him to say that, I don't think it's working out, blah, 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 blah. And most likely, if this person is the monster I just made them out to be with that 10-minute rant of nonsense, she's going to carry on about how he's a piece of shit or how he's a fucking mean person or all this stuff. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to live? Blah, 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 blah. And he basically just has to say, listen, I'll give you a couple months to get your affairs in order. There's 3 of you. Between the 3 of you, I'm sure you can find somewhere collectively pooling your money together.
To be fair, one is a teenager. We'll assume he's in high school.
You still pulling a part-time job? Did you work as a teenager?
I did.
Okay.
Not that kind of money, but I did.
But you could buy, like, some food.
Yeah, that's true.
You buy some food, right?
Yeah. Bet
you the teenager has a job and the mom don't. So
what did we just say about getting angry about things that you don't know?
So, yeah, he's got to do something like that. And if she starts to, like, go crazy or, like, tell him all, like, just if she turns it negative, that's just more evidence of, like, I made the right decision.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with almost 100% of what you said. He needs to come up with a hard deadline, for a lack of better term. Say, if he breaks up with her, not to make this sound like super work-oriented, but if he breaks up with her on the 1st of the month, give her to the 31st of the month and say, you need to be out of my house by then. 4 weeks is enough time to come up with a plan at the very least. Come up with something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needs a hard deadline, and he needs to be stern and strong, and even, like, I don't know what his house is like or anything like that, but, like, maybe have her sleep in a different bedroom and make it clear it's off. This is done. For right now, you're just squatting, just so you know.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, let's probably don't tell her she's a squatter.
Dude, you went hard on her like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I kept it in. I colored in between the lines.
Don't call her a squatter.
I colored in between the lines.
That's not. You don't want to hurt her feelings.
No, you don't want to make her go psycho.
That's true. All right, dear Abby.
Like she says, your friend.
Yeah, the friends in quote. Your friend needs to summon up the courage to tell this lady he isn't in love with her, doesn't plan to marry her, and he wants her to move. When he gives her the unhappy news, he should also give her a date by which he expects her and her children.
She puts children in quotes too.
To be out of there. Advise him that if he's smart, he should first discuss this with his attorney and possibly offer her enough money for a deposit on a place of her or their own. He'll be glad he did. You know what? I know that sounds wrong, but it might not be the worst case scenario.
Do you know how fucked up it is?
Oh, no, 100% fucked up. I don't disagree, but continue.
That person A, who's been paying for everything, when they break up with person B, the smart move legally is you should pay for their first month's rent, even though they never paid $1 of rent to you, so that just for legal purposes, you don't get jammed up. In case they turn around and try to fucking cause a problem.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I know. Bad. It's bad. But
what the fuck?
In the weird, twisted world
I agree
we live
with
in, yeah, it's the right move.
But it's fucked up that we agree with that.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I would do it. I'd have to play it by ear. I'd have to do that psycho meter.
It would really depend. I mean, I know you've been calling this woman what's the word for when succubus, succubus, and all that other stuff. But maybe she is like just a super nice person.
She might be. That's what I said. She might be just a real pleasant to be around.
Well, and maybe he's truly worried about her well-being, and this could shatter her world.
That's super true. But you understand my point though.
I know. I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate.
If you're a nice
here,
person, that's all well and good. But at some point, you have to look at it and be like, okay, yes, but like the other things don't go away because you're nice.
Yeah. No, it's true. All right, it's getting hot in here.
We basically said all that.
We did. We didn't talk about paying for her, but she hit all the other parts.
Yeah.
Head on. Good job.
Okay.
Angry man. Let us know what you think about these stories in the comments down below. Should this bitch be thrown out to the street to starve to death?
I said she might be a nice lady. I shouldn't have this much energy.
Don't forget to go to brodownpro.com. We constantly have new things going on at Brodown Pro, new gear for you to get.
We do.
Neither one of us is wearing any right now because we're crappy bros. But you could be a
shoes
great bro and go check it out today. And we will catch you guys next time.
You're listening to Bro Down Podcast all fucking day. Oh,